Hello. Let's go and explore deep in DRC, a rainforest. This is a trip that I was doing a few weeks ago, and I went on a mission deep in forest just to help some patients there and teach the nurses and doctors who are in the remote area. So I've been in part of it, but now I went further around in the area called MALENDE-MANGUREDJIPA, and this is the road that it's being used. This road has been very bad for the past many years, but luckily it's now being repaired by one businesswoman, a very good entrepreneur who want really to make people who are in the remote area to be able to connect to where they can clear, they can bring their produce. So this road is the road to MANGUREDJIPA. So I ask you to continue and watch, but before you continue, remember to subscribe to my channel and also click that bell so that you can be notified. Thank you, and like the video and share it with other people. Enjoy. Okay, so here we reached one village along the way, and just after this village there's a special area that I will show you around. There's a fall, the waterfall that I enjoyed. But before that, you know, this road has been muddy, and some of the bridges are very tricky, so one need to be careful when crossing. But along the road we have this green scenery with people have bought those areas to put their cows. So these are farmland of people where they can elevate cows, goats. So we have a fresh milk coming from this people area for those who drink milk or yogurt. Enjoy the view. As I said, this road has been very bad, and in some area like this one, I was told that people could make easily 1 week in that small distance from about 300 meters and it was very bad. So luckily this businesswoman has done really wonderful thing to make it at least practical. This few kilometers you can make it in 3 hours, while people were making actually more than a week to take this about 75 it's less than 100 kilometer anyway, the distance from Butembo to that Mangurejipa. But luckily the road is being repaired, and since it's a rainforest, so it rains every day. That's why the road is really difficult to maintain. But luckily, this time they've found a strategy of making it to be practical. This is a river, and many drivers, I was told that they are afraid of this bridge, so they prefer to pass inside the water down there. But for us, when we were going, we passed through that on top of the bridge, and it's swinging, so people, many drivers, they are afraid that their car can fall into the river, and there have been cars that fall into that river. Yes, that one. So many people, they prefer to pass through the river, but when it's raining, when the river is full, you can't pass. So when we were returning, and that same spot, when we were returning, our driver who was bringing us back preferred to use the river instead of going through that swinging river bridge. And as you can see, most people, they pass through that river. But when it's raining and the river is flooded, people have to wait until 2 to 3 hours until the water has receded. So the trip continue, and as we cross villages, so now after just this village, there is a very nice place that I discovered. They showed me. It's where we are going to see it very shortly. And yes, that's the one. There's the waterfalls. Along the way as we were coming, there's a river. That river that we crossed there on the bridge, it's the same river that now when it reached this side, it become a fall, waterfalls. And here, as you can see, it is a potential place where electricity can be produced here, and people can now enjoy electricity. But you can see DRC is potentially full of many rivers where hydropower can be produced. So it just need people the government can make a plan just to use these potential places where electricity can be produced, then distribute it to the people, because the power is really necessary, and it is part of element factor that can make places to be industrialized. So I call for the government to really use this opportunity, this resource that is wasted there. Another view from very far, you can see that white thing there is the fall. But along the road to MALENDE-MANGUREDJIPA, you will be amazed by seeing fields, large fields of palm trees and the plantation of palm trees, because palm oil is produced this side. So in most parts you can find those palm trees, and at some places you can even see how they are producing those oil. And as I said, it's a forest so rich in rivers, and we cross the rivers. This river is near Byambwe. I'm told that that bridge was swept away by water when it's flooded. So we have to cross the river. But when the river is flooded, as I said, you have to wait 2 to 3 hours until the water goes down to cross it. So that is the life in the forest. As we get closer, then this is Byambwe, a very good place where missionaries, Catholic missionaries, they came and they established their church there. It's called Byambwe, and it's a good place. Another village called Byambwe. Then after that, we will be approaching near where we want to go. Then you'll come across this big river. It's called Biena, and that's what gave the name of one health zone to it. That's the river Biena, the biggest river in this side. At least there's a bridge here. The other time we were coming from this side to Masoya, but this time we use this other way from Malende. Now we arrived in Japanda, and we are now reaching our first destination, which is Biena or Japanda, like some people call it. So we've reached our destination, and please watch the first video that I posted, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, just click and click down there to like the video, and also share it to your friend, and subscribe to the channel for more exploration. I leave you as you enjoy how living deep in the forest, education can still continue.
Mettons-nous ensemble pour bâtir un beau Congo.